Morning, guys. Here, but an alchemist here, having some morning coffee for the morning of Monday. What day is it? 20. Oh, it's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Have some crypto coffee. For all you 90s babies, 80s babies. Look, so just an update on how crypto's doing in general. The market cap is currently at 1.47. We're getting close to, blowing things out of the water, such as gold and silver market cap and whatnot. There's only 100 million users worldwide of crypto, besides all these large corporations that are now getting into the space. So we're really early. Things are really exciting. If you are in this crypto world now, welcome. If you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. My baby boy just found a seltzer bottle and he's shaking it. He's having a lot of fun. For all you fathers and mothers out there, you get the distractions and you'll take them whenever they come along. Even if it means throwing out half of a seltzer bottle. Bitcoin is currently at 47,800. Okay, with support and bounce between 42 and 44K. Yesterday I did post, I would be really surprised if support would break at 42 and, we would fall below that. Glad that did not happen. Of course, these corrections are healthy because it's just part of the cycle, the normal flow of things. If you just keep breathing in and breathing in and breathing in and breathing in, how long is that sustainable for? Before the ebb and flow, natural state of things has to take place once again. This is why, I don't want to take it here, but this is why what's going on with the money printing raises a lot of red flags. And why it's very important to at least have some Bitcoin and crypto in your portfolio. But I digress. Ethereum is at 1520 at this moment. It is 7:50 in the morning on Monday, with support above 1300. Winners for the day that I personally am holding: Solana up 21%, Aave up 20%, and Binance Coin BNB up 18%. For all of those that are holding Pancake, a whopping 32% up. Tick Phantom up 36. This cycle, just some speculation from what I'm seeing. I'm actually raising my expectations. I don't believe that we're going to just stay at 100K. I see 150 to 200 minimum this cycle for Bitcoin. A lot of people are saying that the cycle will top off September 15ish. That is yet to be seen. As I gather more information, I will update you guys on what I believe. I think definitely there will be some peaks September. If there's any rhyme or reason to cycles in the past taking shape and mirroring in the future, December may be a very strong month for crypto 2021. We're seeing Bitcoin emulate past cycles, major moves up, back, then back up. From the logarithmic scale, if any of you follow Benjamin Cohen, I highly advise for you to check him out. Very technical perspective on the market. And, I have no fear of sharing the love, spreading the information, man. That's what I'm here for. I bring one thing to the market, he brings something else. And whenever I find, I want you guys to make money, all right? I know I'll be okay. We're at 101 viewers that are subscribed. I highly appreciate you guys. And man, I wish I had more time. Wish it was like a way, we're in technology, crypto. If I could give you guys NFTs or something to confirm that you guys have been following me from the beginning, I would have. If anybody knows how to do this, reach out to me, because I would love just to keep account of who was here at the beginning. So as we move forward in this journey, I could do special things for you. I would love to, the first 150 that hopped on this train with me to be able to do things for you guys moving forward as things progress. That if anybody could just figure out an easy way to do that, I would love it. Maybe it doesn't have to be so complicated as using technology, but that's just something that I think would be nice for everybody down from the beginning. What else? I watched The Big Short this morning. I'm just gonna kind of shoot the breeze right now. I watched The Big Short this morning. Very interesting. I recommend checking it out, especially now with everything that's going on in the market as in general, the traditional legacy markets, S&P 500, so on. As everything is, it seems like in the euphoria stage. I mean, we did retrace Friday a bit. So interesting day today on Monday to see what's going on with the markets. Will they further correct, or are they just gonna continue this euphoric game as we print fiat into the system? I watched that, and I also watched Inside Job, the documentary, which is actually on YouTube if you search for it. Not the Inside Job. I think that was a movie also, or the Inside Man. But Inside Job, the movie, the documentary, really interesting. I have to finish it. But look into CDOs and just how people were able to benefit from these crappy securities that were tied to mortgages that were gonna crumble. And I have a feeling that it may not be the same as with mortgages this time, but there's something else that maybe is being used as a leverage to keep this whole game going. And whoever could find out what that is, if we could short it now and catch the time right, we can make a lot of money. You know, I mean, whether or not I figure that out by the time that it's primed to take off or fall, that's yet to be seen. I mean, I'll be okay doing what I'm doing. Like, I need one more thing to worry about and think. Bustelo. Amazing. My favorite coffee. Yeah, I just feel like just talking some ish right now. I'm trying to get to 1,000 users, so please like, share, and subscribe. If you are new to crypto and you have friends that are new into crypto and you don't mind listening to somebody who is in a suit and tie and has some tattoos and speaks fairly well and doesn't shave, I'm just being real here. I'll relay as much information as possible so you guys could benefit, and we'll make some money, and we'll build this community up. Crypto space is so early. There's so much to go around. I see and I look up to influencers with 100,000 viewers that follow them. They're doing big things, and it's just inspiration. It is fuel. I admire their hustle. I see where they came from. It's no short of this position that I'm in, where, these are just low tech quality, you could say, just, nothing special, nothing fancy videos that I'm making. And I see them now, and it's truly, truly inspirational. There's no need to hate. Congratulate, man. You can't get ahead by hating. You have to use these people. There's always going to be people ahead of you, and there's always going to be people behind you. Your only competition is yourself. That's how I look at it. I've never hated on anybody driving a nicer car than me. And first of all, you have to look at it. Something that my father would say is, I like my car. I think this was when he was driving a Dodge Grand Caravan for his work. He's a business owner. You'd say, I like this car better than that Mercedes. This car's paid off. And it's facts, because a lot of Mercedes owners that you may know may not have their car paid off in full. What would you rather have? I know what I'd rather have. Now, in my 30s, I'm 38. I know maybe in my 20s, I'd be like, just give me the Lexus and I'll pay that car note every month. Now, understanding what money is and how to use it and how to use money to make more money, I'd much rather have the paid off car that isn't the newest, but that is not draining me on a monthly basis. You can see I'm going off on a tangent here, but just want to have some fun this Monday morning. I may have new videos up as the day progresses, depending on what's going on. What else can I share with you guys? Uranium, something that I'm very, very heavy into, is doing pretty well. Copper as well. Somebody was I was watching some video, investors talking about like what they're getting into. I think it was the Rational Investor. Love that guy, man. I've learned so much from him and his lineage of students. Da Vinci J15, he's awesome. If you guys are new to this space and investing in general, check out the Little Old Lady strategy. It's really, if you don't want to be glued to the screen and make this just something a little more passive for you guys, kind of a no-brainer system, the Little Old Lady strategy. Let's see, just before I get into that, coins that I am bullish on: Celsius. Okay, I want to increase my position in Celsius because of their staking. It's just like BlockFi, except that they have a coin, Celsius, tied to it. So if you could see the growth in these exchange sites such as Binance, and how BNB did so well because how they use their coin, if you hold it, to give you a discount on the trades that you make. And not only that, but all the technology that Binance is rolling out now. This is why I sold some of my coins doing well in this correction, and I got into Binance a little more because the highs that it was reaching, I think we were at 350 per Binance coin, ridiculous. I was keeping an eye, and I had a couple of them at the 30-50 price point, and I did sell for a profit, but before it really rocketed to like the $300 range. So Celsius, I'm bullish on. Superform, I am also bullish on. Theta, synthetics, I am super bullish on. I'm going to increase my position into synthetics. Let me see. Band, Ren, I'm going to increase. I'm going to dig into more NFTs, man. NFTX, definitely going to place at least 1% of my portfolio into NFTX because, why? It's sort of an index. So instead of taking so much time from my day to learn and dig, it's a safe way to get into NFT world without going too crazy. And I'll have time to really dig in and see which aspect of this NFT space I want to put my money on. But just similar to the stock market, I mean, I wouldn't really get into the S&P 500 right now. There's like 3 companies that are popping up the S&P 500, and they're all like technology companies. There's like 5 companies that are really making S&P 500 worth your money. So why would I invest in the S&P 500 during all these turbulent times? I just invest in the 3 to 5 companies that are doing well and that are carrying the S&P 500 on their back. It's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. I may be completely wrong. Elrond, I'm very bullish on. Maker, MKR. I told myself I was going to wait for further correction. You know, one regret that I have is not having more liquidity and money just doing nothing on the side for corrections like this to take advantage of them. I have been forced to kind of ride this thing out and just hold on because I know that it's going to go back up. And, you know, you live and you learn. One thing I did not do is sell at the bottom, okay? Because I've been in this way back. So I could afford to take a little bit of profit when times are getting rough and I need to pay off things, because I've been in so early that when it goes up and it corrects, even if I'm selling, I'm still in a profit. Not a big deal. I'd much rather not, But then this is the discipline that comes into play. This is why now moving forward, I know it is wise to just keep a percentage of my portfolio liquid in stablecoin and cash. You know, it's boring, but like Warren Buffett says, making money, it's boring. If you are already used to it and you're into it, like it's not exciting. Like to make safe, steady progress and returns, it gets pretty boring. You know, if it's super exciting and you're super busy and you're like, oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. Even in the crypto space, you shouldn't be running around like a chicken with your head cut off. That's all movie crap. Don't let the movies brainwash you into thinking this is how it needs to be. Okay, that's programming. Maybe in the 80s, if you were on the stock market floor, all right. But, one thing that I'm looking at because of where we are in this space, I believe that the stock market in general is way overpriced. How is it that the economy is shut down for the most part, yet the markets are doing so well, as if, the past months did so well to propel these lagging months of productivity into the sky, like in the market? It makes no sense. There's going to be a large correction, and I've told people that I care about to be careful and to speak to people who are in charge of their 401ks and their IRAs at work, because I don't want to pump fear and FUD. All I'm saying is diversify. Don't have your retirement plan solely based on these old systems that clearly are not responsible, and they're not going to be facing any liability if they don't have your money at the end of the day when you're ready to retire. What are they going to say? I'm sorry. You took the risk. You knew that it was risky getting into it. There were no guarantees. Show me the paperwork that says we guarantee you to have the money that you put in plus and some and then some when it's time to retire. Show me that paperwork. There is no paperwork. You're solely taking the risk based off of past performance. And yes, if you look at the past performance of the S&P, the market, it's traditionally, historically done very well. And you get a 7% return average? Why would I get into that when I'm seeing 20% returns in crypto? Even if you want to take your money, your cash, put it into a stable coin, USDC, and lock it into BlockFi for however long you want, you're getting 6 to 8% returns without having to risk that. Why would I put it into the market? Unless I'm handpicking, which nobody does when they're working and are employed. They don't handpick. You put your money into an index. I'm looking at which countries benefit the most from a weak dollar at the moment. I'm looking at commodities. I'm looking at what is inversely correlated to the dollar and the stock market. Like Bill Gates is doing, he's heavily invested in farmland. Why would he do that unless he believed, if he did not believe that the stock market is going to crash soon and do horrible? Why would he be putting so much of his money into farmland if he didn't believe that the stock market is going to crap itself? Read the writing on the walls. Don't follow what these people say. Follow what they are doing, and you could follow it because it's public information. As a large entity, with so much money, they have to disclose what they're doing. Copper, nickel, maybe even oil. Oil is not going to stay at the price that it was at, as Trump stated yesterday at CPAC. I watch everything. I don't consider myself a Republican, a Democrat. I consider myself a seeker of truth, and whoever can offer truth, All right. Somebody wants his Bobo. This kid takes 2, 3, 4. More. You want another one? Here, that's it. No more. No more, silly boy. So, like I was saying, China, miners, yuan, Korean stocks, real estate, ETFs, MicroStrategy, Grayscale is supposed to do very well side by side if you place it next to Bitcoin. And I think a lot of people that have been invested in the traditional markets may look at things like MicroStrategy and Grayscale to get some exposure into this crypto space just because it's what they're familiar with, they're comfortable. But Grayscale now has a Bitcoin Trust, same thing for Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Stellar Lumen, Zcash. All of these I think are going to do well simply because they're being put in front of the face of people that will traditionally invest their money into the markets. You see what's going on with Florida, right? The mayor's trying to push to have his government officials and workers paid and have the option to be paid via crypto and Bitcoin. And he's trying to push for commerce to accept all these cryptocurrencies. It's an awesome time that we're living in. I thought this was going to be like a 5-minute video, but I just kind of want to reiterate, I'm sorry for the people who have heard this before, and I'm just kind of repeating myself and recapping on things that have been happening over the past few weeks. But yeah, moving forward, I'm also going to look at bots. I know that 3 Commas is a automated trading platform that you could utilize if anybody wants to hop on that. Take a look. Let's see, API 3 is something that I want to continue to learn about because they're going to have a place in Web 3.0. They have a lot of good partnerships, as I stated in past videos. Wi-Fi, it's a solid blue chip program. Wi-Fi, it's in the decentralized finance space. I did sell some Aave and took gains to place into Wi-Fi as it corrected. It should 5x moving forward, probably in the next year and a half, year or two. It has a 1.4 billion market cap. I truly believe this is the last correction for Ethereum before a major rally, right? I think we're going to blow past 2,000. I think we're going to blow past 2,500 and so on. I think we're going to see a $8,000 to $10,000 Ethereum happen very soon. All we need is some news. I mean, Cardano is all the hype. I have 5% of my portfolio bag in Cardano, so I clearly believe in it. I love Charles Hoskinson. He's the CEO of IOHK, and they have a lot of aspirations, and I love where they're taking it. But the thing is that Ethereum is still what's being used most widely. Ethereum is what people are building off of. Ethereum is actually doing things despite their high gas fees. Yes, their gas fees kill us, right? As soon as they could fix that, they're going to be a problem. And most of my bag is in Ethereum because I truly believe that Ethereum is going to be something that will be worth a whole lot in the future with this whole Web 3.0 happening. And as more developers hop on, they're going to be using Cardano. If Cardano could actually deliver on all the promises and all the things that it's trying to accomplish. That has yet to be seen. Do I believe that it will? I think that there's a very high possibility that everything that Cardano is aiming for will be hit. Every target will be hit, right? For the most part. But Ethereum is just like, it's like, Coca-Cola, San Pellegrino. I personally love Pellegrino. I think it's a way better product than Coca-Cola. Who's making more money? Who's being widely adopted and used more? Coca-Cola, right? We know that corn syrup is horrible for us, but whenever you go to a pizzeria, what do they generally always have? Coca-Cola, right? It's Coca-Cola and a slice, right? Who drinks Pellegrino besides me with a slice of soda, with a slice of, right, of pizza? So I think in my weird way of explaining things, right? Cardano is the Pellegrino of crypto, and Ethereum is, you know, Pepsi. Well, Bitcoin is Coca-Cola. What a ride I took you guys on now. The graph, right? ZIL and VeChain, I think they're still sleepers. Actually, the big sleeper, I believe, is Algorand. And I'm going to, I think, place as much money as I have in Algorand as I do in Cardano. I see something special there happening. But this video is way too long. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click. I have merchandise. I'm actually going to take down the zipper sweater. I don't like it. It's like kind of, the letters are coming off. It says "told you so" on the side. I don't like it. I'm going to take it off the store. I'm just going to have the zip up, the pullover hoodie, which I have to check to see if they have sizes available. They only had the small size available. Anyway, I'm going to correct that for you guys, so you can buy it if you want, but I'm taking it off. So get it while you can. Like, share, subscribe, take a look at the links. We both will benefit if you use them. And that's it. Have a great day, guys.